ngianza kurecord acha kutuba kwa umthoto njewe
wewe
good day urakomeye narakomeye though. I'm just kidding. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who are new, you're very welcome to stay and be a part of this family. And for those who are already here, thank you so much for your support. I love you guys so much. Mwah. Let's get started. So today, guys, we're gonna be talking about how I got into Korean culture. Somehow, a lot of people happen to ask me, why Korean? Why are you into Korean culture? Why do you like Korean food? Why do you speak Korean? What? Don't make me laugh. So at least don't laugh at it. But yeah, I'm here to answer all those questions. You know, like it gets annoying a little bit because, you know, yeah, I'm African, but doesn't mean I can't explore other people's culture or I can't favor other people's cultures. And obviously, like, growing up, like, I didn't know better either. Like, I was always into just my culture is the best, my culture is the best, I only know my culture. And I used to think all Asians were Chinese. Yes, I did. Even though I had like some Korean friends, even though I had some Filipino, is that how you say it? Filipino friends, I still just didn't think they were Asians, you know. A lot of people still have that mentality, which is kind of like weird today, because like, dude, we have internet, we know better than this, right? So I think it was like my senior year in high school. Like, I just started senior year and I was scrolling on my Facebook, came across this video. It was like an ad. They were advertising Drama Fever, where you can watch free Korean drama shows, I guess. And so I just clicked on the video and I watched the video. It was the show EXO Next Door. So it was like this girl, she was in the house of the boys, but she didn't know that there were boys living in there. And then she drank water from the fridge, which is kind of weird now that I think about it. Why would you just go into someone's house and drink? You know what I mean? So she drank water from her fridge, and then the boys came to the house and they found that she was there, and they were all shocked that she was there, that there was a girl in the house. And then she was shocked. She was shocked that she spit the water that she was drinking onto the boy's face. And then the video was over and I was just like, wait, what happened next? What happened? What did the boy do to this girl? She just spit on his face. So I actually downloaded the app, Drama Fever, the app. I downloaded it. I went and watched that show in like less than 2 days, I think. I finished those episodes like this. It was very interesting, you know, because I never really watched anything like that. So that's how exactly I got into like Korean culture. Even though there was a song like Psy, Gangnam Style, like Oppa Gangnam Style, I actually didn't know that was Korean. I just didn't know what the hell they were singing about. Anyways, I was just Oppa Gangnam Style, but now I know what it means, right? I just continued watching the Korean drama. I got hooked by the first one. I kept watching others and then sooner or later I noticed that people were suggesting that I listen to K-pop. K-pop. I started listening to BTS. You know, BTS is one of the most famous group from Korea. They're known worldwide, so I listened to some of their songs. I liked a few of them. I also listened to EXO, like, yeah, the guys that played in that one show. Like, I'm not into K-pop as much, I would say. I'm more so into like ballads, Korean ballads. They have like good voice for those songs, you know, like those slow songs. Like ballads are like my favorite. Like, I usually get my Korean songs from shows. Like, you know, they always have like sad songs in every show. Those are my favorite. I don't really I don't think I'm into K-pop as much as there are some people who are just so into K-pop and they just worship it, and I don't believe in it. Because like when I went to travel to Korea, a lot of people were like, a lot of Koreans, when they see foreigners, the only thing that they know is like, oh, you like K-pop? K-pop 좋아요? K-pop 좋아요? I'm like, no, I actually like your food. I like your language. I'm attracted to Korean guys, and I feel like that's the big thing for me, because like, you know, I'm African, and my parent really want me to be with someone who's African, you know that whole older generation thing. And so like her knowing that I am into Korean culture, now everybody's just always making fun of me, you know, like even my community, like every time I go to weddings, and since I already went to Korea and things like that, every parent, they're like, oh, there's that Asian girl, she like Asian men. I'm like, oh my god, here we go again. Like literally, like all African parents come to me and be like, so you Asian now? I'm like, no, do I look like I'm Asian? Obviously I'm still black and I'm still African, you know. So that's kind of like what you get if you're African and you like something like that's not African. I mean, it's not like I hate African. Like I'm African, I'm always gonna be African. I love everything about African. I speak Swahili, I speak Ibembe all the time that I get a chance. So like me being interested in the Korean culture doesn't make me be Korean. It doesn't make me hate my culture and things like that. So I wish like people can see it that way. And plus, like when I got into Korean culture, I'm more open-minded. I would say like I'm aware of other people and their surroundings and their culture, and I appreciate the culture more than before. And I feel like if people can do that, then the world might be a better place, instead of like just thinking that your culture is the best. Your culture is the best. I don't think there's a culture that's the best. Like, so at this point, I don't really like people coming to me and telling me, oh, so are you going to be married to an Asian man? Or people making fun of me saying, oh, you're probably gonna end up marrying an Asian man because you don't like African. I never say that I don't like African. And plus, I never dated any Asian man at all. So it's always been like black or African or whatever you want to call yourself, you know. Like it's never like a white person, it's never like an Asian, it's never another ethnicity except for black people, you know. And nobody ever would say like, oh wow, you only date black people, you know. So like, I don't know what God is playing for me, and whoever I end up with is, oh my god, that's just scaring me. I thought that was but yeah, so whoever I end up marrying, I married them, you know. Like I'm not gonna be like, I'm not thinking, oh, I'm definitely gonna marry an Asian man, I'm definitely gonna marry a white person, definitely gonna marry an African person. I don't know at this point. I do not know. But whoever it is, it's gonna be. You heard? It's gonna be. So for those people who ever ask me, why Korean? Why just Korean? I'm just gonna send them here on this YouTube channel to watch the reason why I like Korean culture. I like Korean culture because it's just another culture. It's amazing. It's interesting. It's just a little different from mine. And yeah, I love the language. Oh my god. You know what? We're done for today. We are fini. Uri. I don't know if that. To let everybody know, I don't think I'm a Korea boo. Korea boo. Sorry, it's like Korea boo. It's like someone who's obsessed with Korean culture. I don't think I'm obsessed with Korean culture. If anything, maybe in the beginning when I started liking it, I was more into it, you know. I was doing the basics of what everybody does when they get into a culture. You know, they try to speak the language all the time. They start speaking certain words to their friends or family. Like I used to call my mom Oma, Oma, you know. Like my friends, I'll call them Chingu, Chingu, you know, like Uri kaja, you know, like just basic things. Like I would do it. I think that's the only thing that I ever done that was like excessive. Is That's how you say it. Excessive. Yeah, excessive. Like I never like put down African culture at any time when I was like doing
Korean. Like, I've never been ashamed of my culture.
Yeah, like I've never been like ashamed of like my African ethnicity or my culture. Like no, I'm proud to be African. I love my language. I love my people. Just because I've dated like few Africans actually. Like, I have.
And who are those?
Nobody.
Makubo.
Hey, they're nobody, but we're not gonna speak of them. But I've dated a few Africans. Hey, wait, that's evil. This is gonna go into my video. This girl. Hey, single pen. But yeah, I'm just gonna wrap this up. I think I've said everything. So show this to your parents, you Africans. Show this to your parents and just know that I'm not just into Korean guys. Not at all. Not like that. I liked one, but not all. You know what I mean? So it's a wrap. We're done talking about this topic. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to see more videos from me, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. Mwah.